Well, happening now, you can help Portland's music scene by giving your voice in the creation of the city's official cultural plan.
For years, Music Portland has been working to convince city leaders about the importance of independent music. And joining us live with more about the Our Creative Future project is Executive Director Mira McLaughlin. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, tell us about Music Portland. What is Music Portland all about?
So Music Portland is a grassroots member-based organization that's the united voice of the Portland popular independent music community. So we represent what CD Baby has confirmed are nearly 10,000 unique acts in the greater Portland, and hundreds of venues and hundreds of businesses. So we're kind of the united voice of this whole community in Portland.
So let's talk about this Our Creative Future project. What exactly is the city looking for here, and how important is this to Portland's music scene?
Well, the city has, through the years, created a cultural plan that helps to direct city leaders and consider culture in the context of policy and decision making. What it has never done before is to include the popular music sector, because even though we punch way above our weight nationally as a music city, it's happened organically. And, music used to be able to sustain itself by selling music, but with streaming and things, the monetization has really dropped away. And it needs more protection. It needs to be considered more overtly. And we are thrilled that the city has really come to the popular music community and saying, we want you in the mix too. The Creative Future Project is about engaging all kinds of culture in the consideration that the city's making.
Yes, you talked about punching above our weight in terms of our musical talent. Just pump up a little bit about the musicians that are here in Portland and how well that our Portland area musicians do.
Well, what's interesting, we have some real standouts. We've got, Esperanza Spalding and the Decemberists and Portugal the Man, and lots of incredibly talented and nationally lauded acts. But I think what Portland really has as its distinguishing character is that we are kind of the anti-corporate emerging talent music city. We're the place where the next big thing comes from. We are innovators, and we're creative, and it's kind of an amazing standard bearer for everything about Portland. Portland is where people create new food, and businesses disrupt the standard way of doing things. And Portland really is musically a place that celebrates that. And it's not only the creators of the music, it's the fans of the music, because we couldn't support more than 300 places presenting music multiple times a week if the fans weren't there and didn't care enough about it. So I think we've got kind of the magic mix to make us not just an existing music city de facto, but with this cultural plan, make us a true music city with overt branding and lean into it the way that Nashville, Austin, Seattle, and other cities have done.
Mhm.
If we don't, we're really losing strides, because much smaller music cities are doing the work right now and are branding themselves and promoting themselves strategically. Portland just needs to step in and do that. And this cultural plan process is really a big, important first step.
Well, speaking of the fans, a lot of folks watching this morning thinking, yeah, I love Portland's live music scene. What can I actually do here to help with this cultural plan? How can people participate? Where can people go to learn more and really be part of this movement?
I love that you call it a movement. That's how I think of it. People can go to musicportland.org and just hit the join button and register for free, or become a supporting member of the work that we do. There's all kinds of information of the things that we do. We just had Portland Music Month. We just finished a statewide music census. So we're doing a lot of really exciting things. And I think if people are committed to supporting our music culture, we'd love to hear from them. And that includes businesses, because I think businesses really celebrate Portland, and they benefit enormously from us having this culture that attracts young, excited people that want to come visit and work here.
Well, Mira, thank you so much for joining us this morning on AMX. It's great to talk with you, and it's a lot to love in this city. So hopefully, folks will want to step up to help. For more
Absolutely.
for more information on how you can get involved or sign up for either session, we've got links. Just go to the AM Extra section of KOIN.com.
Yeah, you talk about the local music scene.